Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough as the Tomb Kings, playing as Grand Hierophant Khatep. And the reason I'm laughing, if you look at the screen right here, we are being attacked by Alarielle, and she is giving us the horse's ass. So somehow she's gotten herself turned around here. She has come out of her last remaining settlement to attack King Grand Hierophant, who was kind of nearby. And it's a pretty decent army. I don't know that we can win. However, they did start the ritual, and there's 2 chaos stacks nearby. So whether or not we win this battle, I do believe Alarielle the Radiant has limited time left in the new world. I don't know. She's on Ulth 1. And in any case, I'll see you on the battlefield. Let's get this shindig moving. The battle has turned out to be a choke point, and not only that, it's one of my favorite choke point battles, where the one side over here kind of has this elevated ridge where we can fire down onto the enemy from the high ground. Now, we can't see them on the map anywhere, so let's go ahead and get this movement. Now, one thing I noticed on the loading screen is they have a Great Eagle here, but the health is really low. So I think we'll be able to shoot it out of the air with our Bone Giant as it comes on over. We have our Regiment of Renown Meat Shield Skeletons here. We have some Skeleton Archers over here. This is a Regiment of Renown Skeleton Archers. They have Armor Sundering, so a good target for them might be the Phoenix Guard. And then over here, we have our Regiment of Renown Tomb Guard that are anti-infantry and damage dealer. They also have regeneration. And so if we can, we'll probably want to charge them into the... Oh, the Phoenix Guard is the name of the unit I'm thinking of. And maybe we'll set a couple skeleton swordsmen over here and draw some units this way where we could fire into their back with our skeleton archers if we reposition them. So let's go ahead. Let's do that right now. Let's put these guys over here. I think this will work. And then with our Bone Giant, we do, as soon as possible, want to shoot the Great Eagle. Okay, there goes our first magic missile, or bone missile. Bone missile. All right, we're shooting the Great Eagle now. And I'm going to turn both of these skeleton archer units like this, so as the eagle gets closer, maybe we'll pick it out of the air with them. Okay, he misses. That's unfortunate. Again, I don't know that we can win this battle. I'm gonna let one more shot go with the Bone Giant. He misses again, so you know what, I'm just gonna turn and fire at the Phoenix Guard. I'm not gonna waste the ammunition on the Great Eagle. We'll let our skeleton archers attack it here. Are they firing? Sort of. Okay, here we go. Shoot this thing, please. Oh, come on now. Just shoot it. Okay, but it's going to die. And the Phoenix Guard are taking some casualties, and then they're... what are they? Lothern Sea Guard are firing into our skeleton warriors. No. Let's pull back here like this. Eagle's almost dead. Do we have healing? We do. So let's move up with our Tomb Kings so that we can replenish these guys. And our Bone Giant. That was a pretty big hit into all the Phoenix Guard here. That's their most dangerous unit, I think. Eagle not dead yet. I don't think our archers are even really shooting it. Let's shoot the Sisters of Avalorn and the Sword Masters, because I think our archers are just being silly. Not really shooting anything. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, the eagle is down. And go ahead and heal up here with these guys. Incoming swordsman. And so let's see. Let's position like this. Let's position like this. Let's position this way. Okay, they've cast a net on our unit that wasn't going anywhere anyways, so what's the point of that? We'll go ahead and attack the Phoenix Guard over here. Let's move these guys. Let's see. Do they have any other large units? Not really. Let's get the Nehekar Warriors coming in here. And then we will shoot... Oh boy, the Swordmasters of Hoeth back there. Because they are hurting us badly. We've got our Sepulchral Stalkers, Regiment of Renown unit, firing over here into those guys. Okay, this is our Armor Sundering missile unit. We need to get our Sphinx and maybe our Bone Giant up here. And let's start shooting the Lothern Sea Guard with all of those. Okay, let's get our Sepulchral Stalkers moving back that way. And let's pull out with our Tomb Guard. Okay, and we're doing good damage in here. Do we have healing yet? No, 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Let's get on Joseph Aurelius. Are you serious? Joseph Aurelius. Okay, whatever. Let's get on the Swordmasters here. Their heroes are going to be a problem for us. Where do we need this? Okay, we need to reinforce back here. Okay, let's shoot those guys. Here come our Ushabti. Come on, if we can get rid of all the Swordmasters, we will win. Okay, I'm going to pull back with some of these guys, and then we're going to shoot right in here. In fact, all of you, shoot this stuff, please. Get them. Okay, we got more healing back here. Did we finally kill off the Phoenix Guard? No. Okay, we've almost got these Swordmasters destroyed. Let's come back this way and get on the Phoenix Guard. Let's get in here. This is our Regiment of Renowned Tomb Guard. They are barely alive. Have we killed these Swordmasters yet? No, we have not. Have we killed the Phoenix Guard yet? No, we have not. Ooh, man. They are really dishing out the punishment to us here. 7 Phoenix Guard. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's get the Phoenix Guard, please. Have we killed the Swordmasters? No. Okay, we need to bring everything down here. Still fighting up there. Come down with our Skellies. Come down with our Lord. Let's kill off the Lothern Sea Guard. Again, remember, no matter what happens in this battle, there are 2 stacks of Chaos Warriors from the ritual that will be moving up. Oh my goodness. Please die already. So either way, I think Avalorn is going to be eliminated this episode. I don't see how they could last much longer in this campaign. 1 Phoenix Guard. That's what we're down to over here. It's ridiculous. Let's get our Lord. Okay, come over here at this stuff. 2 Swordmasters back there. Did we finally get rid of all this? We did. Okay, good. Let's get on Alariel. 1 Swordmaster is left. Facing off against all these skeletons with his 1 large weapon, and down he goes. Okay, pushing it in this way. Come on. Let's walk in here. You know, our Sphinx and our Bone Giant are all looking really healthy. So I think we're going to pull out of this okay. I think we are going to win. Killing the Sisters of Avalorn. Let's speed things up here. Okay, come on. This is a ridiculous fight. Bone Giant, though, and Khemri and War Sphinx still looking strong. Back over here on the Sisters of Avalorn. Can we get some healing? Yep. Our warriors are crumbling. Our warriors are rallying. Okay, Lothern Seaguard. Okay, good. Let's get Alariel now. What is this back here? Joseph Aurelius. Okay, let's get on the mage. We finally won. Let's run down as much as we can. So chase that. Shoot that. Okay, I'm surprised that we won. Oh, we're never gonna catch them. Okay, let's pop on out of here and get back on the campaign map where it should be the AI's sequence of moves as they came out and attacked us. Actually, you know what? We'll pause it, and if anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to let you know about it. Okay, so this is what happened during the rest of the AI moves. Alariel the Radiant, she pulled back towards Port Ellistor. The Chaos armies moved southward, and they'll probably be attacking her next turn. To our own end, we'll go ahead and grab Angerial right now. Okay, and that completes another province, and taxes are off. Let's go ahead and make sure we build our necessary buildings in here. They've wounded us down in the desert. One of our agents that was over here. Not that big of a deal. They damaged building, block army. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, let's go back up here. Eotine province secured, so we can go ahead and we're gonna pick the public order on this one since we don't really need to like move out of here. And then also during the AI moves, if we go up to the northwest where the Dracula Coven and the Skaven and us are having a real tiny little war, these two Skaven armies, they wiped out the two Dark Elf armies that were in this area. Okay, so they're gone. And with that done, I guess we can just move right on over and hopefully auto-resolve this to take Dagrak's end. Okay. And checking our buildings here, we'll go ahead, we'll upgrade that, upgrade the public order building, and then continue heading west to hopefully settle at Bear Isle, and then eventually moving south to attack Dracula Spire. There wasn't really anything that happened over here in Lustria. Now, is this army ready to go yet? No, we got a couple turns. So eventually we'll push out and attack the Monument of Isatal. In the meantime, we got the Skaven here. Trech Craventel is attacking Temple of Kara, which is held by High Queen Khalida, or the Court of Libaras. Haven't really seen much else out of this area. A little while ago, there were some Skaven and Tomb King's armies moving through here, but they've all kind of disappeared. And then, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but the Skaven have moved south and east on the inner ring of Ulthuan and settled Tor Finyu and Shadow Peak. Down over here, in the Badlands area, Sudenburg sacked Bel Aliad, and then with this army, they kind of moved over towards Martek. So we want to probably attack them, get rid of this force. I don't know if they could defeat the settlement garrison at Martek, but I mean, I don't know. With the artillery and stuff, maybe they could. Maybe these heroes have like healing or whatever. This army, which was more up here, has kind of moved down this way, so we'll be able to attack that really soon. And a final noteworthy event would be over here where the dwarves are, Carrick Zorn. They've moved up a lot of armies here, so they got Grimly Grunson is here now with a full stack. And what's our movement look like? Like, how far can we move? I think we can move up and attack them. Okay. I think we can. So let's go ahead and spend our skill points. Get Tomb Strike there. Our Lich Priest of Light Magic will get Light of Battle. And then King Lemizash, we'll get him Woundmaker. Okay, and then Lemizash's army will come up and lay siege. Okay, now it's already saying, like, we'll win. It's a bunch of dwarf warriors with great weapons. So really, Grimly has not brought forth a very good army. It's rather mediocre. But now, can we reach him here? He's in a forced march, I think. So, yeah, he's doomed. We'll just auto-resolve that. He's gone. We'll take the replenishment. Now they're left with just the units inside the garrison. Or inside the settlement. And with their one army and a garrison, and no more Grimly, we can auto-resolve this.
Victory, yes.
Okay, so very rapidly, we are moving south and stomping out these dwarves. That actually makes me really happy. Dwarves are one of those factions that can be a real bear to chew through all their armies. We'll pick up the growth buildings here. And then we have some skill points to spend with our Necrotech, so we'll pick the hard to hit ability, increasing their melee defense. And then we'll pick the hit points and fire resistance for, I think it was King Lemizash. No, King Wakaf. Okay, so that takes care of all this. How's our auto-resolve looking over here at Galvaraz? Is it finally good enough? I think it's good enough. Okay, so we'll take this now, occupying once more. I'm going to turn taxes off, and we're going to do the public order commandment. Province secured. Now, we should have pretty decent public order here. 3 turns until we can upgrade this. What's it look like if we come out? -6. Let's go back in for a few more turns. We got a skill point, though. We'll get Woundmaker, which is our weapon strength. And then with Khatep, I had intended to move him south in the previous episode, but I skipped 1 turn of movement by accident. So Khatep is like 1 turn behind where he should be. Okay, upgrading growth and public order buildings. Looking for the same upgrades here. Growth and public order. We're down to 14,000 in our treasury. And now in Khatep, we can upgrade this. So we're looking pretty good. And then let's come check out our territory over here. We might have some building upgrades. You know what? We'll just cycle through everything real fast. This one, once again, we're waiting to get the town center to rank 5 before we upgrade those central buildings or those other building slots. Okay, looks pretty good. And so Avalorn should get wiped out next turn. Should be faction destroyed for them. And then these armies over here. Okay, so... You know what? Our smaller force is going to push out and attack the smaller army of Sudenburg right here. They're in a force march, so they can't run. We can auto-resolve this. We'll take the replenishment. We've gotten a Luck Stone, 10% physical resist. Also gained a skill point, which we will put... Ancient Stone. Yep. And we'll come down to here. Ooh, we cannot quite get there. Well, you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll just recruit a couple units here. We'll probably end up retreating, but maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. And then we got growth building here. Growth and growth. What's our public order like? Okay, I'm going to turn off taxes in here. We're earning 9,000 per turn right now. Submit to your king. And our mage here has gained a skill point. We'll put it into banishment, which we don't really use the light vortex that often, but it's there. Okay, now we're going to push down, and you know what? With our cavalry army, we're just going to attack this guy. Well,
I refuse.
Yeah, we'll just attack him. He runs. He ran far enough. Oh, no, he did not. We can still get him. This will be an auto-resolve. We'll take the movement range. And then if we backpedal, it puts us in our territory and we will replenish. Picking Conqueror for the melee attack and weapon strength for King Khatep. Who else has not moved? Okay, yeah, King Neferkare. You know what? Okay, can we do this? Black Tower of Arkan.
Do not betray your king.
Boy, I don't know that we can. I'm just going to pull back where we can replenish. I think the garrison is kind of too strong for us to push up and attack. And we don't really need this hero up here keeping tabs on Avalorn anymore. And then all of these guys.
Open the casket of souls. Scourge of power. I command movement.
And we'll want to move around this way to see if Sudenburg has any reinforcements in El Kalabad or the Elven Runes. Got a damaged building here. I guess we'll upgrade it. They might attack it again. I don't know. And it's time to end our turn. See you in a couple moments. Here we are up in the northwestern part of the campaign map with the Skaven, ourselves, and Draculacoven. And Metastone Ring Wrench is now moving westward. He'll probably get to Dracula Spire before we do. That's okay. And for our own efforts, I think we're just going to force march straight through here, taking attrition along the way. And we want to get down here to settle Bear Isle. There should be no armies and no battles ahead of us, so it's okay if we take the attrition. It's not going to hurt us that much. We'll pick up Sun Scorched Bones for our skill point here. And not a whole lot else has happened. Now, I had fast-forwarded it through the AI moves, so I didn't actually see most of what the AI did. So let's go and kind of scout it out together here. We have... This Lich Priest is now available, ready for duty. This was from... He was in the army that got wiped out over here when we attacked High Queen Khalida a little while ago. So we'll use him now to scout. And Tretch is still laying siege at Temple of Kara. We've got a Tomb King army here. And then there's more Skaven over here. So we still haven't really seen what's going on in here with Khalida. And I'm pretty sure Clan Pestilence still has no interest in a military alliance with us. Yeah. It'd be nice if they did, because then we would get a lot of provinces added to our victory conditions, but whatever. Coming over here where Avalorn is, wouldn't you know, she went and hopped out onto the water. And so now she's up here taking attrition. She should become super suicidal and just go like attack some random army and die. And I'm pretty sure, well, these chaos forces might chase her. You know, they might try to track her down, but they're not going to bother us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out and try to chase her. And we'll put this agent in this army. And let's see if there's any buildings we can build in these few settlements that are over here. No. Yes, we can go with public order. And then in here, let's upgrade that one. Can't move him yet. Grand Hierophant Khatep, still continuing south. We'll bring him down through Xandri over towards the Black Pyramid. And who is this? Rockhalf Dynasty. They look like they got a few more armies in here. Okay, so we can't really push up and challenge that yet. We'll go ahead. We'll entomb beneath the sands. Sudenburg has left the area. And we could do some building here. So we'll upgrade this. We will repair that. Martek finally has its walls. We will upgrade Kofor. And we will upgrade this for our Tomb Guard capacity. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Sorcerer's Islands because it's kind of more remote. Looking here, this is a very small garrison. So I think we could probably just auto-resolve with this one army. Looks good. And we'll occupy. This is province secured. Really? Okay, so we're going to turn taxes off. We're going to turn public order commandment on. And we will force march all the way over to here. And then the next step is, or the next stops are going to be the Elven Runes and El Kalabad. Up over here. This army, let's see. It's got taxes off. Okay, let's upgrade this. Plus 17 public order. When we leave, what does it become? Plus 7? I think we can skedaddle on out of here. So we're going to bring King Thutep over towards the Black Tower of Arkan to help us with this stuff. Now, in the meantime, these armies are not strong enough to defeat King Neferkare, so he can just kind of stay where he is. Can't move Khatep. Going way back over here again. Are we still recruiting? I think that we are, but I just want to double check. 2 turns. 2 turns. We can go over to where Carrick Zorn is in the Southland World's Edge Mountains. That's right. I had the name right. I actually knew one of them for once. Let's see. Well, I want to select the other army. Can we get all the way to the settlement? We can. Oh, boy. They got a full stack in it this time. What does it look like? And what's the garrison look like? Okay, we're going to lay siege. Our towers are worthless, but let's build some anyways.
Will be mine.
And King Wakaf. We'll move up with him. We'll attack this smaller army. He flees. We don't have the movement to catch him. And then we got skill points to spend. Our Necrotech. We'll go ahead and get Woundmaker for the weapon strength.
Not to be trusted.
We've got all the spells, right? Yeah, so I guess replenish troops. King Lemizash is almost completely leveled up. So Woundmaker.
Fire on them.
Oh boy, do I want to fight this. That is a big garrison.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
I'm going to wait and see if they come out to attack us. Okay, but I'm not going to fight them. Or I'm not going to initiate. This army is going to continue to stay here where they are. And we got a couple heroes. Okay, these guys are...
Set sail. I am ready.
Seems kind of silly to move them every turn. but not really do anything with them. Moving this way to scout. Everything looks clear. Okay, so El Calabad is where they have their larger garrison. Elven Ruins is relatively weak. And then they also have the Sudenburg. But they're probably down to only these 3 settlements. If we look in here, yep. Do they want peace? No. King Kadeskaf. King Kadeskaf. I think we should come this way to reinforce King Nefed Kade. And we'll replenish once we get over here. Or recruit. And that's the end of our turn. So we'll catch up with you shortly. All right, we're back, and here's the grand tour of everything that happened. The Skaven up here moved closer to Dracula's Spire. And as long as we're up here, we will continue moving westward so that we can go claim Bear Isle. Down in the northern area of Lustria, the Tomb Kings have moved out of Tlanxla, and they're heading towards Temple of Kara. At least I think they are. Yeah, it seems like they are. They're not veering inland towards our territory. So I think they're going to try to clear the siege over here. And then we have one more turn of recruitment ourselves before we can maybe come up and attack the Monument of Isatel again. And we'll leave this agent in here so that we can kind of see where the Tomb Kings are at. And that's pretty much all that happened over in there. Off at Ulthuan here, Mika from Clan Rictus just came barreling down here and stomped all over Alariel the Radiant, who moved onto the shore. So Avalorn is now destroyed. Factions destroyed Avalorn, and then because she's gone, the Puppets of Chaos have disbanded. And so we don't really need this army up here anymore. And so what we can do is we'll just force march or go full speed ahead. We'll start heading south and reinforce our other armies down here. As long as we're up here, let's look at our settlements and see if we can improve public order or growth or any of that stuff. Okay, yeah, here we go. We can do public order, and it's pretty much all public order. Let's upgrade this one. Coming to Southern Evras, we can upgrade this. Oh, that's all of our money. We're at +7 public order there, though, so that's good. I'll have a little bit more growth here soon. Grand Hierophant Khatep finally arriving. And I'm not going to force march with him just in case we do need to retreat. But we're going to bring him all the way down to here. He's getting closer to the Black Pyramid of Nagash.
Address me as your highness.
And what we'll do is we'll bring this army over towards Khatep. Now that leaves us a little weak over here, so these armies may start flocking that way. But you know what? I think we're going to be on top of them and taking out the Black Tower of Arcan pretty soon. And then can we reach the Elven Runes? Not quite. So what we're going to do... Are we replenishing still? We're not. So let's spend our skill point. We'll get the vortex on our light wizard. King Agatep. We'll go with hard to hit the melee defense. And then we're going to go after the capital first, and then we'll come back and get the Elven Runes. Okay, so moving out this way. I don't think they can threaten us. Certainly doesn't seem like they can. We don't have enough money to build anything. Another thing that occurred is the last defenders declared war on us. We asked Clan Rictus to join, so now the last defenders are at war with us and the Skaven. And then the Dune Kingdoms, all on their own, these other Tomb King faction, they declared war on the last defenders. They also moved over here and defeated that one small dwarf army. And they came up here and they attacked all this stuff. They lost. They lost the full stack. But now these armies are incredibly weak, and possibly even the garrison too. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and lay siege with our army that's further back. So here's the garrison. It's not really that beat up. But we're going to continue our siege. Okay. And then now with King Neferkare, who is further ahead and can possibly move farther, we'll come up and we'll attack King Hakor. Okay, he runs. We'll attack the other Tomb King. Now, can we close this distance? We can't. So we'll just go to here and be happy with it. And now this is an auto resolve that's fairly heavily in our favor. So it looks good. And they're going to take attrition. At least this army will take attrition because they're not in any sort of raiding or encampment stance. And since we occupied this, there's now a sandstorm. We also got a little bit of money for that, but it's really nothing to write home about. We're going to go ahead and pick the growth here so that we got the 10% extra movement range. And we're going to use it to run these guys down. In fact, you know what? I'm going to attack these guys and get right on top of them. So hopefully we can run them down and wipe them out. We're going to need to move all these little agents here.
I am my father's son. Servants.
Can we move out of here yet? -5. How long is it going to take before we can get some better public order here? Not quite yet, though. And then the dwarves have not attacked us here. So you know what? We're just going to sit tight and get our ladders and stuff built. And then our reinforcing army can maybe use some of those to take the walls. But the actually, you know what? Let's go back over here real fast. I want to double check. I want to make sure that they only have the one settlement. Yep, that's all they have left. Awesome. And then this guy is going to just move ahead and keep scouting for us. So they have an army here, which can't reach us, I don't think. And we'll put a point into assassinate with him. Damaged building. Can we repair this? Can. And looks like it's time to end our turn once more. Well, we have a pretty big campaign development that has occurred during the AI moves. And you can see here we have achieved our domination victory. And you may wonder exactly how did that happen? And in order to show you, I'll click on the continue campaign button. And this is the event right here. No, bring it back. Clan Rictus, our Skaven military ally, confederated Clan Pestilence. And so what that means is that all their territory in here that they have now counts towards our military or our province count. So when you come in and you look at our objectives, the domination victory, we've defeated all of these factions: Lothern, Hexwaddle, Cult of Pleasure, Naggarond, Clan Moors, and the followers of Nagash, and maintain control of 50 provinces. With our current total being actually 51. And then the next thing we want to do then for the other campaign victory would be to hold the following settlement, the Black Pyramid of Nagash, and to win the following battle, the Black Pyramid. And so that's going to be our goal. Okay, after I get through all this stuff right here, let's just click through all these. Also, if we go up to the northwest part of the map real quick, that's too far north. They came and they laid siege. They had an army over here, and they laid siege at Dracula's Spire, but it does look like the Dark Elves have defeated them and got them off the settlement. We are very close to settling this. I think it's going to take us 2 turns to get there. Yeah. How did we replenish? Oh, is this our territory? No, it's Clan Rictus. Oh, you know what it is we're in allied territory, and we just happen to be standing somewhere where we don't take attrition. So we healed up. So that's good. That's good. And Clan Rictus will probably still continue to come over here and attack Dracula's Spire. And when we come back and we look at this stuff over here, who are you and what's going on here? They're laying siege to us. So this is Rakhath Dynasty. They have moved out, and they're laying siege at the Black Tower of Arkan. And the reason they're doing that is because they have no more settlements. So they're suicidal. They're making a last-ditch effort here. And just in time, Grand Hierophant Khatep and King Thutep and everybody shows up near the Black Pyramid. So we'll be able to clear that up this turn. And then we'll probably fight this battle down over here to take Carrick Zorn away from the doors. But you know what? We're going to leave this one just a wee bit short, and we're going to do all that when we come back in the next episode. Let me know if you enjoyed this with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. Looks like we're kind of at the close of our campaign, and looking forward to seeing you in the next one as we finish it off. Check out the rest of the channel if you have not already, and consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. You have a great afternoon, and take care.